My grandmother is from Mississippi. My father was born in Biloxi, and so I've always felt in the back of my mind, even though I grew up in New York, this pull down south. And when I went to culinary school here and made my first buttermilk biscuit and got talked through it by Bob Light, who's the pastry chef at Pastries A Go-Go in Decatur. He was my instructor. I was like smitten with what Southern food was all about, because it wasn't about this fancy bullshit, you know, it was about real, soulful, let's not worry about our waistline kind of food, and I think that should be celebrated. By worrying less about making a ton of money off ice cream by pumping air into it, so we formulated a product that was very, very tight in texture. We use organic cream, organic milk, organic sugar, cage-free egg yolks, and then we build the product from there. We stop the manufacturing process at the point where other ice cream manufacturers begin pumping air into the product. We only pump as much air into the product as is necessary to make it and call it ice cream. So what you get is a really, really, really premium product.
You know, just because someone has a local dairy and it's organic doesn't mean that the quality of the product needs to be what we want it to be to deliver to the chefs and what their experiences need to be. So that's been a laborious process, but you know, we've been and visited farms, we've gone to the farms, we've watched them milk the cows, and that whole process has been awesome to know who your suppliers are, not from just a, hey, let me buy some milk from you, but hey, I know, you know, whomever that person is by first name, and we chat and things like that. So it's been a really awesome experience from my perspective.
Let's be activists in the sense that small business deserves to thrive. Let's be activists in the sense that, you know, we're going to make a delicious product and collaborate with other small businesses and, you know, try to pick on the Department of Agriculture a little bit.
It's pretty interesting about the farm to table and how the local scene is really propping up really well. I enjoy it, and I like the fact that, yeah, we have the opportunity to impact some other small business and help them come along. As you know, obviously we're a small business, you know, trying to get geared up and everything, but I enjoy the fact that, you know, I can pick up the phone if we need to, and I can call Johnny and get some milk and talk with him about how his business is going, and I enjoy the fact that, you know, we're a local business, but we're also helping other local businesses provide quality products, hopefully, in the minds of the chefs, to their local business. So I enjoy the small business culture here in Atlanta that's big, but at the same time it still has kind of somewhat of a homey feel here in the South.
I mean, we can develop an identity at High Road by making our bourbon brown sugar ice cream, and by doing stuff with sorghum and muscadines and scuppernongs and all these things that would be downright exotic to people in other locales. So I think it's a tremendous opportunity to focus on the South and what the South is all about.
Any thoughts?
I agree with you 1,000%.